So basically, when we talk about where you come from, so is it actually about geography? A lot of us think that maybe example, I come from Jaipur, you come from UK, somebody comes from Europe, somebody comes from some other place. But at the same time, it is not really about geography. So I think when somebody asks you that where you come from, it is more about what you are capable of, what you can do, what you can achieve, or what you think what you are. It is that what you believe inside you is actually the real you. Once you recognize that this is the real me, is actually where you come from. So we have grown up listening to different phrases. You're average, you're lazy, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, you're maybe intelligent. But at the same time, did it come from you, or did it come from somebody else, a teacher, a relative, or maybe some anybody? But we were too small, we were too young to question it. So at the same time, we did not question. Rather, we believed it and eventually we became them. So what we became listening to other people is what we think that where we come from. So how many of us in this auditorium have actually taken 5 minutes at any time and thought of that this is where I actually come from? आप में से किस किसने कभी 5 मिनट लेके सोचा है कि this is actually where I come from? I think not even 10 people have given themselves time. We're just running with the race. हम सिर्फ भागते जा रहे हैं, सिर्फ भागते जा रहे हैं. But actually, is it what we actually, what is the purpose of being on earth? Is it actually the purpose? I think where we come from is very, very important. It's okay. I think where we come from is very, very important. So I have worked with a lot of people like business owners, different company professionals, students, and lots of them. And बहुत बार अक्सर मैंने ये देखा है कि people who are the same age or people who have the same education and even they've studied and they're working in the same culture. So they end up doing two things which is exactly the same but completely different output. One ends up completing it, one ends up not even getting halfway. So what is the reason to it? ऐसा क्यों होता है? So the reason to it is because they think, उनको ऐसा लगता है कि I cannot do this. I think I'm not capable to do this. But the person who completes it at the same time believes that he can do it because that comes from inside him. So if we talk about today this is the best time ever. You're living in the best time since ever. You have access to information that less than 1% of people did just 20 years back. So be it you're in a very small room in a small village, you can access each and everything just from a small device, which is in your hands. So this information can help you enable yourselves. So basically, artificial intelligence has democratized capability. So you're capable to do a lot of things. Certain things that took like 100 crore of rupees, that took like teams of hundreds of people, is now just possible with AI. You can directly build the solutions that you seek. You can now directly think of strategies that you want to implement. It's just आप उसको कैसे use करते हैं. So basically, a student who's studying in 8th grade or maybe a VP in a top corporate uses AI. But then the difference is only how do they use AI. So AI can be used in multiple ways. It's just about what you think you can use it for. So working with startups, I have seen a lot of companies which have started from absolute scratch, just AI based, and reached a valuation of 100 crores within the first 6 months. So it is easily possible if things are used in a proper way. If you can exactly think of where you come from and you're capable to do this. So you need to recognize your capability. That is when you recognize where you come from. Thank you.